Have you ever heard your name being called, but when you turn around, no one is there? Does it send shivers down your spine? Are you wondering if it's a spiritual trial, an unseen entity, or something psychological? If you're a Muslim wife experiencing this, stay with me because today, we'll explore the Islamic perspective on this mysterious phenomenon and, most importantly, what you can do about it. Understanding the phenomenon in Islam. Before we dive into solutions, let's first understand, what does Islam say about hearing voices? Could it be the whispers of Shaytan, a test from Allah, or even a psychological condition? 1. The whisperings of Shaytan, Waswasa. In Surah An-Nas, Quran 114 verse 4-6, Allah warns us about the whispers of Shaytan. Shaytan's goal is to create fear, confusion, and instability in the believer's heart. He wants you to be afraid, to feel isolated, and to question your faith. 2. Possible signs of Jinn influence. The Prophet, peace be upon him, spoke about Jinn's ability to influence humans in subtle ways. Some scholars mention that Jinn can try to disturb believers by calling their names or creating illusions. However, not all such experiences are caused by Jinn sometimes. Stress or exhaustion plays a role. 3. Psychological or medical explanation. Lack of sleep, extreme stress, or mental health conditions like anxiety can also make someone feel like they are hearing voices. It's important to differentiate between a medical condition and a spiritual trial. How should a Muslim wife respond? Practical Islamic solutions. So, what can you do if you experience this? Islam gives us powerful practical solutions. Step 1. Strengthen your connection with Allah. Increase dhikr, remembrance of Allah. Say, I seek refuge in Allah from the accursed devil whenever you hear the voice. Recite Surah Al-Falaq, Surah An-Nas and Ayat-ul-Kursi daily. The power of tahajjud, night prayer. Wake up in the last third of the night and pray 2 rakahs, asking Allah for protection. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, the closest a servant is to his Lord is during the last third of the night. Muslim. Practical example. A Muslim wife, Fatima, felt disturbed by strange whispers at night. But when she made it a habit to pray tahajjud and recite Surah Al-Baqarah in her home, the voices completely disappeared. Step 2. Protect your home from spiritual harm. Play Surah Al-Baqarah in your home regularly. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, do not make your houses like graves. Indeed, Shaytan flees from a house in which Surah Al-Baqarah is recited. Muslim. Keep your house free from haram influences. Remove music, unnecessary mirrors at night, and images of animate beings. Use Ruqyah water. Recite Ayat-ul-Kursi, Surah Al-Falaq, and Surah An-Nas over water, and spray it in the corners of your home. Take the example of a sister who is a mother of 3. Always heard her name being called when she was alone. She followed this practice, and within a few weeks, the disturbances stopped. Step 3. Seek protection before sleeping. The Prophet, peace be upon him, advised us to recite Surah Al-Mulk before sleeping. Lower into your hands and recite Surah Al-Falaq, Surah An-Nas and Surah Ikhlas 3 times. Then wipe over your body. Sleep in a state of wudu, ablution. Practical example, Maryam, who had been hearing voices at night, followed this sunnah. After just a few nights, she started sleeping peacefully. Step 4. Seek medical or psychological help if needed. If the voices continue despite consistent Islamic practices, it may be worth consulting a trusted Muslim doctor or psychologist. Islam does not deny medical conditions, and seeking help is part of taking care of oneself. Practical example. A Sister who had been experiencing voices due to extreme stress found relief after combining Islamic healing with therapy. What you must avoid while seeking solutions. There are certain things a Muslim wife must avoid at all costs. Do not go to fortune tellers, also called spiritual healers who engage in shirk. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Whoever goes to a fortune teller and believes what he says, his prayers will not be accepted for 40 days. Muslim, do not panic or react in fear. Shaytan feeds off fear. Instead, be firm in your faith. Do not isolate yourself. Stay connected with your family and join Islamic gatherings for spiritual strength." A message of hope and dua for protection. Sisters, know that Allah's protection is always near. Every hardship is a test, and every test is an opportunity to grow closer to Him. Remember, the Prophet, peace be upon him, faced unseen trials, but he relied on the Quran and dhikr to find peace. You can too. Powerful dua for protection. In the name of Allah, with whose name nothing in the heavens or the earth can cause harm, and He is the all-hearing, the all-knowing. Abu Dawud. Recite this 3 times in the morning and evening, and no harm will come to you. Inshallah. Have you or someone you know ever experienced this? Share your story in the comments. And if this video helped you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so more Muslim wives can benefit from these powerful Islamic solutions. May Allah protect you all. Ameen.